Welcome to Sounds of Sud. I'm your host, Jasmine. This podcast is for all the music lovers and anyone that wants to learn more about working in the music industry. Bringing you interesting insights and wild stories from DJs to festival organisers, we talk to all of the people behind the scenes that make the magic happen. So make sure to hit subscribe and I'll see you on the dance floor. Welcome, Joe. Thank you for agreeing to speak to me today. How are you going?
No problem. How you doing? You okay?
Good. Welcome to Australia.
Thank you very much.
Have you been here before?
I come here many years ago, but it was just on a holiday, like a 3-week holiday.
So this is your first time actually on tour in Australia?
DJ,
Yeah, cool. And where can we expect to see you?
Well, Thursday I fly to Canberra.
Flying to Canberra.
I know, flying to Canberra. Tour life, I think. I don't know, it's the first time I've done it.
Yeah.
But anyway, flying to Canberra and then playing there, and then the following day flying back to Sydney.
Greenwood Hotel, I know that one.
Yeah, the Greenwood Hotel. And then we're flying to Brisbane, and then flying to Perth, Melbourne, and then finishing in Auckland.
You're showing how English you are saying Melbourne.
Melbourne.
Melbourne?
Is it Melbourne?
Yeah, Melbourne. Melbourne. Don't say it wrong down there, or the cool kids will take the piss out. And where are you playing in Melbourne?
The Vault.
The Vault?
Is it the Vault?
Yeah, I think so. I
The
think
Vault.
so. Yeah.
It is the Vault.
That'd be good. And then are you going anywhere else on tour, or is it just like an Australia tour and then back home?
Just Australia and then New Zealand, finishing off in New Zealand.
Oh, New Zealand.
Yeah,
Nice,
in Auckland, yeah.
Perfect. Okay, cool. All right, so let's just get into a bit about you.
Yeah.
When did you, obviously you've been DJing a long time, but when did your career kind of accelerate? Because it's kind of gone from 0 to 100.
Well, I've been doing this for 27
Yeah.
years, and it's kind of excelled, and then it's come down, calmed down, gone up again, calmed down. But this, I would say, is the best it's ever been.
Okay.
Not only I was quite big back in the day, but it was more local. But now it's kind of gone global.
Yeah.
Which is Europe and obviously Australia. You can't get any further than Australia. So, yeah, it's gone mental. It's never been this big. So,
And what do you think the main factor from all those other times of going up and down to then this time, feeling like it's essentially is ongoing?
I'd say, to be honest, because I've always self-managed myself. Not now.
Yeah.
I've got management. I'm on agency and stuff like that, and they've put me in places that I'd never dream of being. They're well connected, and obviously my record deal that I got last year, that would never have happened without management.
What made them recognise you? Like, why did you finally get signed?
Because Interplanetary Criminal played Up to No Good. At the AVA festival, that went viral on TikTok. It's like the A&R of the music world, isn't it?
But it's funny how technology has such a big influence on it. So many people have said it's all about content these days rather than skills. Not to say you're not talented,
no,
but because my friend Jay, who introduced us at work the other day, he said you're big on the live streams, and he thinks that's what was a pivotal moment of your career.
During lockdown, it was locally again, because I raised something like 57k for various charities on live streams on Facebook. But then I've moved over to TikTok just recently. But no, I'd say it's the track Up to No Good. That's what's done it for.
But how did that get recognised by Interplanetary? I still I've said his name on here so many times. I still can say IPC. Yeah, easier for everyone. But why was it you think it got picked up by him?
Well, I heard he was playing at a venue in Birmingham, and my friend was there, and I was like, give him my number. I want to send him some bits. He took my number. He got back to me straight away. I was like, no way. Okay, cool. Dropped him this track. He's like, I like that. He says, I'll drop that for you and see how it goes down. He dropped it at AVA. He rang me the next day and went, I want to sign it. I was like, oh, no way, wow. And then I think he was co-owned, his label was co-owned by Sony. They were like, you need to get a manager, you need to get a lawyer.
All of that just from having one track signed. He said you had to do all of that. That's fascinating.
A manager, a lawyer, so I did that, and then it just excelled.
Are we doing it again?
It's me. That's my ADHD, that is. I'll start doing the Irish dancing in a minute for you. Yeah, so
you need to get a manager.
I got a manager, I got a legal team, and that behind it.
And how did it? Just to go into that, because obviously that's must be a turning point for so many people. What do you do in that instance? Do you get recommendations? What did you do?
Well, yeah, my friend had a manager, and he was like, well, speak to my manager. He kind of took control of the record deal, and I was like, do you want to be my manager? And he was like, well, yeah, let's do it. And that
Simple
was
as
it,
that.
yeah. And he just come on board, and now he's my manager, and yeah, he's very good at it.
Yeah, wow, well,
very
unreal.
good.
If you've
But yeah, he's
brought you all the way
sorted all this out, and yeah.
Yeah, nice. And like when you have one track signed to a label, is it the given that like the next one he will have first refusal? Is that how it works? Or?
Well, yeah, sometimes. He ended up getting co-signed by Columbia Records, Room 2. So they kind of took the reins on it in the end. It was also still under Interplanetary Criminals label, ATW. But they, like I say, Columbia took full reins on it, and the record deal was with them predominantly.
Okay.
They had like an agreement that they could take on more records, but they didn't.
Yeah.
So we move on.
So is that the only track you've got signed at the moment?
Well, I've actually got a record deal going through at the moment, but I can't say too much.
Yeah, that's okay. It's exciting. Love
Yeah.
a little bit of teaser content.
It's a very big record deal as well, let's just say.
Oh, quite exciting. So this won't be the last time we expect to see you in Australia then?
Well, hopefully not. No.
Hopefully not. And what advice would you have for people in a similar position that have kind of been in the game for a long time? What would you say?
I'd say never give up.
Never give up.
Never, ever, ever give up. No matter how many times you get knocked down, find yourself a good woman that's going to pick you up and give you a kick up the arse and tell you to carry on.
I'm looking at your beautiful one right now.
Yeah.
This is Mom.
No, honestly, you never give up. Never give up. As many times as you knock down, you get a lot of hate, you get a lot of jealousy thrown at you as well. It's quite hard to ignore predominantly you get a lot of love, but you always zoom in on that bit of hate and just try and brush it aside and just crack on and do your thing, and eventually you will succeed.
You're very sure. That's exactly what I say. I'm just like, as long as you're not going to cause any harm to anybody else, just fucking go for it and
No
see
one's
what
got
happens.
any reason to hate you unless
Yeah.
you're a horrible person.
Yeah.
If you're a horrible person, then sound. Be hated.
Be hated.
You know what I mean? You're not. So
All right, and then a few quick fire questions. So, what's your dream venue to play at?
Amnesia in
Asia.
Ibiza.
Okay, that's doable, definitely for
Yeah.
sure. Dream back to back.
And also the Ivy.
The Ivy.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I can probably sort that one out.
Yeah, Ivy. He's definitely, after being there last night or the other night. It's
Yeah,
amazing.
you scratch my back, I scratch yours. That kind of thing. Okay, the Ivy, and then did I say dream back to back? No. Are you into back to backs?
I am, yeah. Obviously, I don't really play back-to-backs, but probably Interplanetary Criminal.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean that would be pretty sick.
Yeah, it
he
would
was
be,
here just a
yeah.
few months ago.
I kind of owe him one, so yeah, he can play back-to-back with me if he wants.
Okay, cool. So dream venue, dream back to back. What city do you want music to be able to take you to?
I want to play in Amsterdam.
Amsterdam.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to ADE in November.
ADE.
Yeah.
I'd like to go there as a DJ, but I think I'm going to be going there as like, a raver and a DJ and just trying to plug my music. Where else would I like to play? America. I'd like to break into America.
Yeah, I mean that's the pivotal, right? Because
Exactly.
wifey, any questions?
Who do I love? My missus.
Oh, I was like, I was asking her. What was the first venue you ever played in?
It was a pub opposite where I lived in a little town called Warstock, and I humped and lumped all my gear over, my decks, my speakers, and it was in a little back room of a pub. It was smoke filled, and there was about 15 people in there loving life and loving the music I was playing.
What I really like is the way bigger DJs and up-and-coming DJs, they kind of give back by going back to the smaller venues. Would you ever go back and play in that same venue?
I would if they was open.
Oh, is it closed down? Oh, that's sad. We'll have to pick another small
Yeah,
venue
the
then.
UK is really bad for venues closing.
Have you ever played at Motion?
Motion.
In Bristol?
No.
Apparently I've never been there, but
No,
apparently it's a
no.
really
Yeah.
iconic venue and it's
And
about
it's
to close
closed.
down.
Yeah,
I saw
yeah,
Sam
yeah.
Divine was sharing it.
Yeah.
Do you know Hannah Once?
Yeah, I know very well.
Do you?
Yeah, we grew up together for.
Did
yeah,
you?
Yeah,
oh, I
yeah.
bet she's super happy that you're
Yeah.
making it as such.
Yeah, she's a lovely girl as well. We're good friends.
Yeah, oh, that's unreal.
Yeah.
What festival would you like to play at in Australia?
Oh, Lost Paradise. What was the other one as well? Would be something B.
Beyond the Valley?
Yes, that's it in the farm.
Yeah, and Pitch Music and Arts, they're owned by the same people. That's
Oh, are
another
they?
good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we got it. We got Lost Paradise, Beyond the Valley, or Pitch. I said it for you. Play at the Ivy, and
Yeah.
then what's one thing you're going to do when you're in Australia? Touristy.
I want to see a small kangaroo because the big ones can cut you open. I'll have a fight with you.
Yeah, so I'm sure we can make that happen. Yeah, cool. All right, well, thanks so much for chatting to me last minute. Enjoy
Yeah.
your tour.
Thank you, Australia, for having me, and I'm really looking forward to the tour and smashing the dance floor. See you at the Ivy.